Today, I want to talk about how to get good information, follow experts, and speaking of experts, how to follow me a little bit more. One of the things I am going to talk about a little bit closer to the end are two event conferences I'm going to be at the next couple weeks: Crypto Springs in Palm Springs. Talk about that in a minute. Um, and one thing that I'll talk about it in a minute. BlockCon also then in Santa Monica the next week. I'll be at both. So maybe we have a chance to meet if you're in the area or you want to go. Before I get to that, I want to talk about, which is even more important, following experts in general. What I have started doing, I've been doing this now for a while. I've got my Twitter feed and I only follow 39, and this is only experts, only good advice. I want to trust what I read is good information. So I follow these people. They're all experts. But not only that, I curate. So there are some experts not on this list, like Safadine Amos, I've talked about, Caitlin Long. I think they're really smart. But they also have a lot of noise in their feed. They retweet their own things and like this and that, and it fills up my feed. And if they publish anything good, these people are going to retweet it. So I've sort of curated it down. And what I do, I keep up with my feed. I go through, so I don't post much, and I don't chat on Twitter. I use it for my newsfeed, but when I do post a video, it automatically is posted. But anyways, I scroll through, and here she's talking about Crypto Springs conference. I'm going to talk about it in a minute. But here, so this Dovey Wan, I don't know if she lives in China, or she's Chinese. She's got good insight on what's happening on the ground in China. So she links to something. Sometimes there's great just Twitter threads to read. And then within the thread, here's an article. If I want to read this article, I open it up, I copy the URL, and what I do, I keep a list. So here are a list of articles. If it's time to read, I want to sit down and read. I try to do every day, sit down. I go through and I read these. And I also keep a list of videos or audio things to listen to if I'm going for a walk or I got a car ride. You're not supposed to have two headphones in a car if you're going, but keep one headphone in or whatever. Or if you've got a Bluetooth, whatever. I listen to these. I listen to these as well. So I keep my list. But most of what I find to read and study, I get from my Twitter list. Another great source is this Token Daily, Suna at Token Daily, and they give you a list of things. Send an email every day, and it's quality, almost all of the things they link to. I don't read everything. I mean, it's the things I'm interested in or the things I feel like I need to learn more about. But all of the stuff they recommend is great. And I tell you what, I'm going to ask you for a favor. I think you should follow it. If you don't, whatever. But if you do, I'm going to put in a referral link. You don't make any money. But the woman who runs this, she's going to be at this Crypto Springs. I have a decent amount of followers. If you guys do this, sign up for this list with my referral link, I'll put it in the video below. And all of a sudden, I have a lot of people who I got to sign up. Maybe that will get her to pay attention to me, maybe as a source. And also when she knows people, I'm at the conference. It might get me noticed, which helps me with my networking efforts. If you want to help me out, first of all, I do think this is good to follow. I look at this email every day. If you want to, just sign up through my referral link. I'm not making any money from it. It's really just to possibly get me attention to help my networking efforts. So more about me. I did just start doing stories on Instagram. I'll talk a little bit about crypto, but a lot of it is just for fun. We'll see. But if you're on Instagram, I follow stories for entertainment. 5 minutes a day. I look at some of my friends. I follow David Spade. It's funny. I enjoy this. And I just decided I'm going to start doing stories. I just started yesterday. If you're on stories, if you want to follow me, same name as I have on YouTube here. Comments on my videos. I read every comment. I respond to most. If you like a video I have, you thought it was interesting, go back 2 days later, look at the comments and my responses if you want to sort of get deeper information. So the conferences I'm going to, Crypto Springs, it's in 2 weeks in Palm Springs. And this is interesting because, first of all, I only go to a conference if there's people who I want to talk to and ask questions to. Otherwise, I'm usually like, I can just watch them on YouTube. What do I need to get out of my house for? But this conference is interesting for a couple of reasons. First of all, a lot of great people talk to. I'm dying. I have questions. I have business ideas about Lightning Network. Elizabeth Stark from Lightning Labs will be there. Someone else regarding Lightning Network. This guy, creator of Zap, which is a Lightning Network wallet. So I'm excited to ask them questions. Who else? Google Ventures. I have some questions for her. And there's two people from Interstellar, right? That's the company Chain and Stellar hooked up. And Stellar X. This new company, I'm very interested. She's there. There's another woman from that company here. Who else is going to this? Okay, this is the woman who does that token daily. Like I said, I don't have as many questions for her as much as, hey, maybe she would, stay. Their job at Token Daily is to show you good information. Maybe she thinks I provide good information and puts it in the newsletter. Who knows? But nevertheless, I do like what she has. Who else is going to be there? Is more. Oh, there's like two people from Fidelity Labs, and I think it's interesting. Fidelity, I think, may be trying to compete with Bakkt. So there's a lot of great people to talk to. And if you notice, it's like all women speakers, which I think they're trying to do. And it got me thinking, what's interesting? I mean, most of the industry is male, but when it comes to leaders, it's almost 50-50 men and women. I mean, a lot of I think there's more like sort of the moron crazy crowd are all guys. But as far as leadership, I think it's distributed, and that's why I think they're trying to do a mostly female speaker lineup, and it's an impressive list. And I gotta say, it's even better than I'm going to BlockCon too. It's only 20 minutes from my house. Why not? And there are some good speakers, but the lineup is and it's probably all men. Well, no, but it's all mostly men. But honestly, the lineup is not as interesting. It's also more geared to people give 20-minute pitches about their project. It's a lot of it. But I am going to go, if you're going to this one, and even the other one, and you want to say hi, let me know. Because I'm not sort of there all day, especially this one. I'm going to come in, be there for a few hours, go home. So let me know. And, I'm happy to try to meet you or tell you what hours I'm there. For this one, BlockCon. Also, now YouTube, like I said, I find videos to watch. Oh, that's another thing, actually. There is this What Bitcoin Did has some good things to listen to. There's another one, Unchained. Unchained podcast. Many great podcasts to listen to there. I've listened to most of them. That's why you don't see any listed here, because I just listened to about 10 of them. And I don't know if there's others, but but YouTube. So, and I get videos to watch, but if you just go to YouTube, like even people to follow, I don't have a good list of people to follow. Subscription, you should subscribe to me because all of my content is fabulous. But other than that, I don't know. And if you just go to home, this is my home for YouTube. It's a slippery slope. It's just entertainment. It's fun. I end up watching icebergs, crashing, and I watch tsunamis, and I listen to, people make fun of politicians. It ends up being a waste of time. Occasionally, I will bump into a video that is actually valuable and interesting, but most of my quality YouTube watching is from my curated list. So that is that. And as far as books, should I, geez, I wish I had my book list ready to I could show you, but I don't have that set up. So anyways, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you following me. Hope this helps. Maybe I'll see you at the convention. Thank you.